Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. So the Bronx Bombers find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Chopper foul. There's no question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan Dero, what's been working so well for this team recently?
Everything, Matty. Offense, defense, great starting pitching, a nasty bullpen. I want to be on their roster right now. I think I'm going to go down next managerial interview we got and tell them I want to be on the roster.
That is good. Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping into the box, David Rosario. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Now the first pitch here from Price. Hard liner to center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. James Paxton gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, no balls and a strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. The boys are flying around.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Nunez on at first, nobody out. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Benintendi, just 24 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's J.D. Martinez looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire. Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Here's Mookie Betts as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Count remains full. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Looking at his career totals, Bogaerts has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Bogaerts sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Xander Bogaerts becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 9 homers and 29 driven in. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Red Sox leave them loaded. We are still scoreless. Here's big Aaron Judge. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swing and a line drive, and he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sanchez carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Get out of here, Dick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out. Fly ball out toward right field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Settling in now, Miguel Andujar. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Go.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And he is in there. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Lifetime versus David Price. He's picked up 14 hits in 52 tries. He's also driven in 5 runs. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Gardner, a veteran at 35 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard toward the right side, and this one will bounce into the wall. Now a long throw to third, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Comes set. The 0-1. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A ball and no strikes. Torres, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall now, way out deep into the triangle. The runner from first crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all this afternoon for David Price. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Erasmo Ramirez
your attention,
enters from the
please.
pen in just the second
Now
inning,
pitching
so
for the
they'll
Red
hope to get
Sox.
some length out of him and
Number
have him stay
31,
out there for a while.
Erasmo Ramirez.
David Rosario will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead this one 5-0. Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
2-1. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Brock Holt now. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in for Boston, Sandy Leon. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied out toward right. Betts has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's 0 for 7.
My kids play better than you, Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts coming on, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez.
Leading off,
and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. No balls and 1 strike.
Nunez.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, come on.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner, head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's 4 for 14. He also has 1 home run.
Gardner.
From the stretch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, that's a bullet right there. You're thinking this is extra bases off the bat, but a terrific play by the outfielder.
Yeah, and I thought he was hanging out watching himself and digging what he had just done, but that's not the case. He was busting it out of the box. Nice play by the defender to get that ball in, hold him to a single.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third, and he's safe. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Torres, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Digging in, David Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Looking up is Benintendi. It bangs off the billboard and it's out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
The batter, the catcher, Gary.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Mookie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full. Xander Bogaerts will be next. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo home run there for Mookie. 24 home runs for him on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2. And he popped him up. Rosario on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
One run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for pushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's cut now to a 9-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first
Now
out.
batting, designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it bangs off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway, you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 0-2 home. Bullet back up the middle. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he popped him up. Coming in is Benintendi, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu.
No, that missed. That's
Ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. Shot toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. The second run will score as well.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Stepping in now, Torres. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Line towards center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 11-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. Now here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
At first base.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. To the at-bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's set, and the pitch. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter.
Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, The right fielder, Mookie.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mookie Betts is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 11 and the Red Sox 4. Now at the plate, David Rosario. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Rosario.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Judge stands at first with 1 out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Bradley is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. 2 out with the man at first. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They lead it, though, 11-4. Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
3 balls, no strikes.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count. All right, let's go.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now, Mitch Moreland. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
At the plate, Brock Holt. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bradley is off of first with 2 away. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Brian Johnson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Brian Johnson.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Andujar. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Get out of here, Yankees.
Swinging a soft liner to second for 1, and to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner back standing. Into the box, Gio Urshela. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll be off the green monster in left. Long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
In now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Stepping up to the plate, Torres hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. The Yankees forced to settle for 1. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Yankees are out in front, 12-4. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Gardner is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He swings and lines it to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
2-2's the count.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at-bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at-bat right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Paxton has his sign. Here it comes on 3-2. Line towards center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And that means J.D. Martinez gets hit with 2 outs as well. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Chad Green takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Green has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone. That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Benintendi, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Stepping up now, David Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat.
First baseman, David Rosario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Holt backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. 8th inning from Fenway Park as you see the line score, and it's shades of the 2006 massacre as the Yankees lead it big over the home standing Red Sox. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That ball hit high and deep. Strick. You can't put it on the board. Yes. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary.
Standing in now,
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This is popped up. Bogarts has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 13-4. Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts.
Leading off
He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Mookie.
First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan. And
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bogaerts, the runner at second with 1 away. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie.
Riding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Right side. Torres picks it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They trail in this wild affair. Ryan Brazier enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Brazier playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
In now, Brett Gardner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in a 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 0-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, DJ LeMahieu. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a hot shot down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Benintendi, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box now, David Rosario, as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one, on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees lead it 15-4. Standing in, Brock Holt starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 4. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yeah. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2. That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit at third. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the 9th.
The catcher, number 3, Sandy Leon.
So striding in, Sandy Leon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy too.
15-4 the final in this one. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. James Paxton earns win number 15 on the year. David Price was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasquez. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is James Paxton. His record now is 15-3. The loss goes to David Price. He falls to 8-8. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.